Hi everyone, it's Sheila and today is Sunday and I am so excited. I am here to do I guess I want to call it a video response, or a video feedback, I guess. I don't know for lack of a better word, but basically what I wanted to do was share on something on a video that I watched a few days ago and that I was very impressed by. And I wanted to A, thank the person, and then B, give kind of like some feedback to Nicole, also known as NVMakeupLover. She recently did a video on 5 ways to use the $1 product. I was very impressed by her video. I'm impressed by all of her videos actually, but this video in particular because when someone mentions using a dollar product and you can use it 5 ways and you can get some great results, that's enough to make me, pay attention. So that being said, I basically, like I said, I really wanted to just take the time to give her some feedback or give everyone some feedback based on her video and, just kind of give my opinion on using the e.l.f. eyelid primer, the 5 ways, and what I saw and what I liked or didn't like or what, kind of, not sure about. So basically I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with, my most liked way of using the primer was underneath my eyes. Now, and this is what it looks like, and this is it in the package. And you can purchase the e.l.f. primer at any Target. I know you can purchase them online as well. And I think in some places, some Walmarts have them, but where I live here in San Antonio, I've not ever seen the e.l.f. products in Walmart. I do sometimes see them in H-E-B. But yeah, like I said, it's a dollar product. So, just kind of look around and see if you can find it. And I suggest if you do find it, buy several of them because it won't hurt to have, several, which now I own several. But my most loved way to use this primer is underneath the eyes. I was very impressed with the lightness that it gave. It brightened my eye underneath my eye area quite a bit. Now, I am in the 40 plus club. And by that I mean I'm well over 40 years old. And underneath my eyes is a sensitive spot for me. I mean, sensitive in here as well as being obviously on the skin sensitive. But it's a very sensitive spot for me because I do feel that underneath my eyes is where I have managed to age at the most, between that and my hands, but that's a whole different video. But I'm very sensitive in that area as far as when, I look in the mirror, I feel that I am no longer looking youthful. I feel that I can see the 40ness coming on. I can see that 40 plus, just, that big old plus sign there. So, whenever I hear or I see anything pertaining to making that under eye area better, I'm very drawn to it. So that really is what made me actually want to set out and try the e.l.f. product using it the 5 different ways. And by the way, today I am wearing all 5 ways on my face right now. So just take a good look at this face, and it is being used on the brows as a primer, as a mascara primer, as a primer for my lips, as well as a border around my lips. And it's also being used as, did I say all 5? I think I did. Oh, underneath the eyes. Yeah, so basically this is the end result to the 5 ways of using the $1 product. And, but like I said, I really, and I can't say it enough how impressed I am with using it under the eye area. I think that it gave me an uplift, and I definitely could see the difference in how my concealer stayed on. This is, I think, about my 4th day of using it underneath my eyes. And what I have done is I've applied this first, pat it into my skin, give it some time to kind of sink in and set. And then I go over top of my eye area with my concealer. And then I also go on top of that with a powder. Oh, actually, I go on top with 2 different concealers and then a powder. Whole lot of stuff going on. One's a concealer / highlighter. But I do feel that this actually aids in the brightness a lot more. And I think that it also keeps my concealer at bay. Like it keeps it from going into my skin. One of the things that I had noticed is that because I do have a little bit of darkness like in this little area right here. So I feel that when I put this on, this kind of keeps the concealer from sinking into that area, because I have noticed that on normal days, when I put on concealer, by the end of the day, I can see like little dark dots coming through, like whereas like the concealer has kind of rubbed its way off. And so now it's peeping through my skin. And with this, I haven't noticed that at all. So I will definitely be using this over and over again underneath my eye area. And I keep it now in my purse, because if I feel that, I'm feeling a little tired, I'll just kind of dab a couple spots and I'll kind of just pat it in. And it'll just kind of give me that umph again. It'll just, give me that little brightness again. So definitely we'll be using this product for that. That's a given. Now my next most exciting way to use it was using it as an eyelash primer. And the reason is because I went back and forth on whether or not I ever wanted to ever use an eyelash primer. I ended up using one, and I really ended up liking one that was like $5 from Sephora, which was the Sephora brand. They no longer carry that. And so I recently just bought another expensive one that was like 20 something dollars, and I had a 20% off coupon. So I didn't feel so bad buying it, but $1 versus the 20 something definitely is something that I would prefer to do. And, it is a little bit more work using it as a mascara, using it as a primer, because it doesn't have a wand or anything like that with it. So you do definitely have to have your own wand. And what I have tons of the applicators that you can buy like at Walmart or CVS or, excuse me, or wherever. And, I have, like I said, several of these. So I just opened up the tube and I just kind of stuck this in and I used it to apply my mascara. And I left this one dirty just so that you could see the consistency, how it does. It looks just like if you had a primer, like if you were using an actual primer itself for the eyelashes. So definitely like that. Now, what I did was I applied it on my eyelashes and I let it set for just a little bit, not very long, because I wasn't sure what the consistency would be on that. Like if it would dry real hard on my lashes or if it would just kind of, sink into my lashes and be more like a conditioner. So I didn't let it set very long, but, I think I let it set just, like I said, probably maybe 30 seconds or something. And then I went on and started applying my mascara. Now the mascara that I'm wearing today They're Real by, Benefit. So, that is a great mascara all on its own. So, kudos for that. I do love that mascara, but I do feel that it did help my lashes to separate, and it did help my mascara to go on in a more smooth manner. So definitely worth the $1 to use it as a primer. I think it's an awesome idea. Now, the next one that I actually liked the best was using it as a lip primer and around the outer borders of my lips as a border to keep my lipstick from bleeding or settling into my fine lines around my lips. Now, definitely for me, that is another area that I struggle with as well. Not so much for the age purposes, but I have extremely dry lips, and I feel that by the end of the day, any lipstick that I wear will cause my lips to be even more drier. So I'm constantly looking for ways to make my lips look better. My lips aren't very large. They're actually kind of small. And so I feel that they don't get that. I'm a person that not huge lips, but I like, big lips. Like I like them to be seen, and I don't have that, luxury. So, I do want my lips to look as pretty as I can. So I want my lipstick to look smooth. So that being said, what I did today was I applied it around my border of my lips, and then I applied it onto my lips itself using it as a base for my lipstick. And, I felt that it made my lips feel very smooth. I applied my lipstick on about 3 hours ago, and I have been drinking some water out of a water bottle, and, I don't think I've eaten anything. I don't think I have, but, I can't say honestly if I felt that it gave any extra staying power, but I can say that it didn't hurt anything. So, at this point, I am very impressed with the way it made my lips feel. I was impressed that my lipstick did glide on very smoothly. And at this point, I don't see any dryness on my lips itself. So for that, again, well worth the $1. Now, using it as an eyeshadow base, I've used it several days this week, actually ever since I watched the video, as an eyeshadow base, just to kind of see what my opinion, or, like if it was done to not crease and how well my eyeshadows would stay on. Had no creasing, eyeshadow stayed on. I'm one of those people that, I apply, I don't go back and retouch and all that stuff throughout the day. So when I looked at myself at the end of the day, I did notice that my eyeshadow was looking basically the same way as it did when I put it on in the morning. So again, using a $1 product was awesome. That's an awesome idea for having perfect eyeshadow. And now the one that I liked least was using it above the eyebrows. And I can't say that, I can't say it's the product that is the reason why I liked it least. I really don't know what to do with eyebrows. I don't like my eyebrows, but then I don't like doing a lot to them because then I think they look fake, and I don't like fake looking eyebrows either. So I don't know. What I did basically is this: I applied a little bit above my brows and a little bit below my brow area for a highlighting effect, and I think it kind of went okay. I feel that it looks pretty good. Definitely would not probably do this during the week for work, but when I work up my little part-time job on Saturday nights, I usually kind of up myself a little bit, kind of vamp up my look and go all out diva, trying to look 20 years younger than I am, and that type of look. So when I'm doing that, I definitely think that that's a plus in that category, to have that little extra brightness above the eyebrows and to kind of make them pop a little bit. Don't know if I'm doing it exactly right, but I do like it. It's just that that's like one of those ones that just don't, it doesn't wow me. I mean, it's just okay in my opinion. But again, using an e.l.f. eyelid primer 5 different ways and you're only paying $1 for it is well worth it. If you were to add up the price of primers, concealers and all that and put all of that together, you've got $100 easily worth of makeup. And you can have it all in one package and using it, and only it's going to cost you $1. Ideal for traveling if you're going somewhere like, summer months or winter months, wherever, going on vacation. Plane friendly. You don't have to carry a lot of items. You have, if you have small space that you need to cram everything into, you've got this one item and you can use it for 5 different ways. So definitely worth everyone having at least one of these in their makeup collection. If not, I would highly recommend, having several, just throw, when next time you're in Target, just throw several of them in your little basket and head on up to the cash register. Hook yourself up with a $1 product and you won't be sorry. I guarantee it. I mean, even if you just use it as an eyelash primer, an eyeshadow primer, you definitely have gotten your dollar's worth out of it. But if you use it as any of the other ways as well, you have more than, quadrupled your $1 usage out of this. So definitely think it was well worth it. I want to again say thank you to Nicole for putting the video out there. I hope you enjoy watching the response that I'm giving or my feedback that I'm giving. And I do encourage anyone else that have watched the video to maybe get on and do a video response. Tell us what you feel, which ways you like the best, what you feel about using it the 5 ways. What was your favorite, your least favorite? In your opinion, which ones you thought worked? How did you think they worked? Let us know. I'm curious to find out. And I want to say to everyone, have a wonderful day. And as always, God bless. And don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. I'm new to YouTube and I really want some subscribers. So again, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.